Let's talk about your vacation. When you think back on a trip, what's one of the first things that comes to mind? Yeah, I'm guessing it's where you stayed. See, the right hotel, it can totally make the trip. But the wrong one? It can turn that dream getaway into a total nightmare. So how do you nail it every single time? Well, that's what we're going to break down. I mean, think about it. You work hard all year for this time off. It's not unlimited, right? It's valuable. The very last thing you want is for that precious time to get all messed up just because of one bad planning decision. The stakes are actually way higher than you think. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? Your hotel isn't just a place to sleep. It's your home base. It's the launch pad for your entire adventure. It's supposed to be the thing that makes your trip better, not the source of all your stress on a well-deserved break. We all have this picture in our heads, right? The perfect vacation. It's relaxing, it's seamless, just full of amazing memories. But we also know the reality can be, well, a total letdown with the wrong hotel. Unexpected problems, disappointment, it's a real vibe killer. This is the gap we are going to close today. Okay, first things first. Before you even think about opening a single booking website, you have to start with the biggest question of all. Why are you taking this trip in the first place? This right here is the foundation for everything that comes next. No, seriously, ask yourself, what is the real goal here? Because the perfect hotel for a romantic getaway is going to be a total disaster for a family trip with toddlers. What's right for a solo city adventure just won't work for a business trip. They are completely different things. Think about it. If your whole goal is just pure relaxation, you're probably picturing some quiet spot surrounded by nature. But if it's a family adventure, you're suddenly looking for things like kids' menus and connecting rooms. By defining this one thing, your why, you instantly filter out thousands of hotels that just won't work for you. Okay, so once you've nailed down your why, it's time for the hunt to begin. And this is where we get into two super important things, the where and the what. In other words, where exactly is this place, and what are real people actually saying about it? Location isn't just about being close to some attraction. You gotta think deeper. Like, is it safe to walk around after dark? Can you easily hop on a bus or a train? And oh my gosh, if you're driving, a hotel without secure parking can be a massive headache. Now, we've all seen it. Every hotel website looks amazing, right? They've got these incredible professional photos. Every room looks huge. The pool is sparkling. They're telling you the story they want you to see. But guest reviews on places like Google, Booking, or TripAdvisor, that's where you find the real story. This is how you find out that the beachfront hotel is actually a 15-minute hike from some rocks, or that your quiet room is right on top of a super noisy street. This is your ground truth. But you gotta read these reviews the smart way. Always filter for the most recent comments. A hotel can go downhill fast. Look for patterns. If 10 people are all saying the service is slow, it's probably true. And yeah, you can pretty much ignore the super extreme reviews, the 1-star and the 5-star ones. The truth is usually in the middle. And pay close attention to anything about cleanliness and the staff. So you found a few places in the right spot, and they've got great reviews. Awesome. Now it's time to put on our detective hats and dig into the nitty-gritty details to make sure what they offer is what you actually need. And see, this is where it all circles back to your why. For a family, an apartment-style room with a little kitchen can be an absolute lifesaver. But for a romantic trip, you might be looking for a room with a jaw-dropping view or a hotel with special honeymoon packages. It's all about matching the room to the trip. Okay, let's talk about a classic trap. If your dream is a beach vacation, oh man, you have got to be careful. The word beach can mean, well, some wildly different things depending on the hotel. So you need to ask some really specific questions. Is it a nice sandy beach, or is it a bunch of pebbles? Is the water shallow and safe for kids to splash around in? Does the hotel have its own private beach, or just access to a public one? Sometimes you even need a pier just to get into the water. These details can absolutely make or break a beach holiday. All right, let's tackle one of the biggest sources of vacation frustration: money. Specifically, let's talk about hidden fees, the stuff that sneaks up on you at checkout and completely ruins the vibe. So you see all these amazing perks advertised: a beautiful spa, a gym, airport transfers. It sounds great, but the real question is, are they free? Or are you about to get nickel and dimed for every little thing? You'll often find that, yeah, basic Wi-Fi and access to the gym are included, but you should never just assume. Because things like parking, using the spa, and especially those sneaky resort fees, those are almost always extra. The key takeaway here is simple. If something is important to you, you have to verify it's included before you click that book button. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here. So let's pull it all together and turn all this info into a simple, foolproof plan to make sure your next trip is the perfect one. It really just comes down to these 3 steps. That's it. Number 1, define your why. Number 2, research the location and read what real guests are saying. And number 3, verify what's included and what's not. It's a simple process that puts you in complete control. I just love this quote. It's so true, right? All the work you put in beforehand, the research, that's what buys you the peace of mind to actually kick back and relax when you finally get there. The planning really is part of the vacation. And that's the bottom line here. This isn't about finding the fanciest or most expensive hotel. It's about finding the one that is the perfect fit for you and for your specific trip. So the only question left is, are you ready to go find it?